We're going to step over to the cutest car in the show, the smallest car in the show, Mr. Ivan Ruiz and his Alfa Romeo. Does anybody, does this car look familiar? Does anybody remember the movie The Graduate with Dustin Hoffman? There you go. That's what reminds me of Ivan. Tell us about, thank you for coming again. Ivan, this is Ivan's third show here. He's bought 2 Maseratis and now he's bought an Alfa Romeo. Bernie, you said he gets $1,000 cash for doing that? What did you tell him, Bernie?
It's 500 now.
It's 500, Ivan. Tell us about your car, Ivan.
Sure, this is a 1959 Alfa Romeo. It's called that Julietta Spider. And what's interesting about this car, it was so new in Birmingham, Alabama. If you think about 1959, not a lot of people buying Italian cars in Alabama. So he bought it, it was a military man. He bought it for his wife. Unfortunately, his wife passed away. And the car went to storage. In about 10 years, it came out of storage. It got painted. And the car's never been restored other than a paint job 10 years ago. It has 33,000 original miles. And I like the way it left the back, other than paint and a soft top, convertible top, everything else, the way you left the back.
Thank you very much. Give a round of applause for Mr. Ivan Ruiz and his Alfa Romeo Spider. It's an honor and a pleasure for the 4th car show. The first woman entrant, Miss Echo Burrell. Give it up for women power. Give it up for the women. Give it up for her. Please tell us about your car, honey. He doesn't mind if I call you honey, does he? All right.
I wanted to drive one. I wasn't like it when I was growing up. It was our family car. It had, it didn't have power steering, power brakes, like Dodge tank, but it was Rio red and Rio white. And it just brought back a lot of memories for me to go to get this car and have it like it is today. And I love it, and I thank you for inviting me to come to this appointment.
Well, thank you. Could you please tell everybody, a lot of people don't know how you got your invite. Tell them what your invite was like when you got the mail. Tell them what it was. Okay, now this is the invitation we sent out, folks. Come look at this. Is what we sent every entrant got this, a framed invite from Beast Customs Inc. This is why Vernon is broke right now, because of these invites. He swears there's not going to be any Christmas bonuses. We'll discuss that later. Thank you very much for coming. We really appreciate you. Okay? Remember, if you want to win Best in Show, depends how much money you got. Dave Milkshake and his beautiful roaster. Give it up for Milkshake and his roaster. Tell us about it, man.
This is a 1939 Ford kit car, coast to coast body. That was a 350 4-bolt main, Mustang 2 frame, Ford 93, pushed to work by Jimmy Calhoun. It took me about 6 months to put this thing together. And paint was on the rear wall side on the front. Super little rag and talk.
Appreciate that. Give him a round of applause, folks. And for those of you who weren't here a couple of years ago, this is a fantastic musician in his own right. We really appreciate you coming and bringing this, okay? We're gonna where are you, sir? Mr. Collier, how you doing? Oh, here comes Mrs. Collier. This is a 1925 Chevrolet, folks. I want everyone today to walk around this car very slowly. This is how this car looked in 1925. It's amazing, the attention to detail. And if you look at this, the way cars used to be made, it's incredible. Tell us about it, sweetheart.
It's a 1925 Chevrolet. My husband is really enthused and he cares a lot about cars, but this is my crackerjack car. So you buy a caramel popcorn, you make yourself look one.
If you look at the way the paint is, look how all the little components are, everything is the way it was. It's extremely expensive and difficult to either restore a car like this or to find someone who still works on cars this old. So this is rolling history. Take advantage of, sometimes they walk around this car carefully.